From the small towns to the bustling capital, the young people of Kosovo are driven by one common dream, a dream of opportunity, of leadership, of a future built by its own hands. Young Cell Scheme was born to make that dream a reality, one student at a time. The journey from student to leader begins here in the heart of Pristina. In 2004, as Kosovo began to rebuild, a new initiative was born, the Young Cell Scheme. Co-funded by the European Union and the government of Kosovo, this program was designed to invest in the country's greatest resource, its youth.
Young Scholar Scheme is a major innovative program. It is a program, it is an initiative, it is an idea. It is not just another program funded from EU, but it is actually an idea that contributes a lot in creating and giving a new perspective in the development of the public administration of Kosovo. But most importantly, by providing opportunities to the younger generation, the generation that it is much needed in order to build a country, in order to build an inclusive and transparent and developed society as the one in Kosovo.
The best part of this project and the most important, the most significant part of this project is the fact that it provides opportunity for the young people to work for the government through a meritocratic procedure. This is the most important part. It gains, government is able to gain talented young people from outside who are not affiliated with the government politically, but who are professionals and who wants to work for the government as professionals.
The YCS scholarship program is beyond just a scholarship. It helps you develop your personal and professional career in terms of the experience that you get and in terms of the knowledge that you get in one of the best EU universities that I had a chance to study. So I've studied in Catholic University of Leuven in Belgium, my master studies in the field of economic law and external relations, which enabled me to gain a first-hand legal experience and eventually be prepared to bring that prospect in my country's development of public administration.
Before joining politics, my idea was that it's always counterproductive to put limitations on these programs. Asking people to work for the government was not always productive because it would limit choices of candidates. If they could make much more money in the private sector, maybe this is what we should not prevent. But now joining the government, I see how important sometimes the input of these people can be in designing reforms.
For many, the journey to the Young Cell Scheme began with doubt. But sometimes it's in those moments of hesitation that courage is born.
I started, I first applied in 2007 by chance, and I almost didn't apply because I didn't believe that there is a chance to work for the government in a meritocratic way. But I got, how to say, advised and pushed from some family members who by chance know somebody who got this scholarship before me, and they said this is actually meritocratic. It's not based on political affiliation. So then I got convinced to apply.
For others, it was a leap of faith. A journey shaped by resilience, determination, and perhaps even karma.
This was kind of karma that changed all my life, because the scholarship and the chance to study abroad gives me another perception of my career. So beside that, I was so directed to do things on a court, to be a judge in the future. I just decided to study European law and dealing with the European law and being a lawyer in state administration, but also dealing with the human rights.
Actually, I first heard of a Young Cell scheme by my friends while I was having a coffee, and she told me that she was applying, as she is one of my friends from my bachelor studies. So when she presented me this opportunity, that's when I decided to apply. At the time I was currently working, so I decided that this is a very good opportunity for me.
Going back to past, it was a very interesting scholarship, but rounds before, I come from engineering background. I finished architecture and worked several years in that sector. Then I heard about the Young Cell scheme. It was very interesting scholarship, but it was not able for me as an architect to join the first round, because the scholarship was focused on different sectors. Then on round 8, it was first time that you can apply. It was possible to apply as an engineer in programs that was offered from the scheme, and that's why I choose to apply, and I was granted, and I'm very happy for them.
I remember at that time my dream was to study abroad and become attorney at law. So at the moment that the call was announced, I was interested to apply, and I contacted some of my colleagues to find out more about this possibility and what are the challenges that I might face in the process. However, my concern was to balance my family responsibilities, as I was a mother to a 2-year-old son, and I had to take care of other obligations as well, in parallel to applying for a scholarship where you could have a lot of competition and a lot of challenges throughout the process. So I applied, and my intention was to win the scholarship first and then manage all the logistical aspects with regard to managing with family obligations. So I had full commitment from my family, and especially my husband, who was a great supporter. And this is how I applied for the scholarship and won the scholarship.
My journey to becoming a Young Cell grantee was a challenging one, but with very rewarding results. It implied entire weeks of preparations, and it became my ultimate professional goal, which would wake me up in the morning and kept me motivated throughout an entire day. I saw Young Cell beyond the gift of money and a grade. I saw it as an opportunity to expose myself to an incredible environment of studies and life, which elevated me in both personal and professional sense.
I searched for many universities and many programs. For me, it was interesting to apply for something that is a combination of economics and law, as I had a background in both areas. So I applied at Free University of Berlin. There was a program, MBL, called International and European Business Competition and Regulatory Law. So I specialized in energy law.
I remember info session in Gračanica, in my place, and I got familiar with the program, and I really liked the idea of getting involved in this program and the opportunity that was given to people from Kosovo to study in European Union. So I applied, and I mean, whole process was very well organized, and it was very well structured. So at the end I succeed. I wanted to continue with my studies somewhere close to Kosovo, so I can come back from time to time to visit my family and people I like, and also to continue with some activities that I was doing here in Kosovo. And the logical step was to apply for some of the universities in Greece because it is very close to Kosovo, and at the end I chose the biomedical engineering in Greece, in Thessaloniki. That was actually only one program that I could find that it is only in English. And yeah, whole process was very nice, very well organized. Even the course of English language, we had very nice preparation before we applied to universities.
Each scholar's journey is unique, but together they paint a picture of hope, ambition, and the transformative power of the program. Over the years, 409 young Kosovars have been awarded scholarships through 13 rounds of the program, each one returning with the tools to help build a better, stronger Kosovo.
It is a journey for the scholars, but most importantly, it aims to benefit the society. Since the society contributes in this program, that provides opportunities for the students to be able to study abroad and bring back their knowledge and their expertise in order to help the public administration and benefit the society as a whole.
In the beginning, it was like, I don't know what I did, I told to myself, but then I just found it out that it was my big step in my life. So I took it, everything on my own shoulder. I did it on my own way, and I just saw it that I will achieve those results that I really seems to achieve. So, and I'm so happy that I have that opportunity, especially in the time when I applied for a scholarship.
I helped to write, or I wrote them myself, and now you can see they were implemented, and you can see the results, the effects in the lives of citizens.
My 3 years of work experience at the Office of the Prime Minister and the Ministry of Justice were incredibly enriching. So I'm very grateful to the opportunities that were given me while I was working at the civil service. In return, I have tried to tirelessly work and give my contribution to such civil service, which is the very purpose of the Young Cell scheme. Out of many processes and projects in which I was involved as a senior legal officer, I would like to highlight my inclusion in the process of administrative burden reduction. As the name speaks for itself, this giant processes has made significant impacts in the lives of citizens and also in the businesses in the Republic of Kosovo, because it has saved them a great deal of money, time and energy in the process of getting equipped with licenses and permits in order to be able to exercise their respective profession and activities.
After finishing my studies, I have come back to work for the public administration, or directly I've been involved in working with the legislation in Ministry of Justice, and it was just after the proclamation of independence of Kosovo.
I really like the place, and everyone has been so welcoming. The job really gives you flexibility to really show what I have achieved during my studies abroad and implement them here.
I gained so much knowledge throughout that studying a master's degree. Then when I came back, my work position was waiting here for me. So I immediately started working in public administration and learned the complexities of public administration and also complexities of environmental and climate change.
At the heart of the Young Cell scheme lies a transformative network. Scholars remain united, sharing ideas that shape Kosovo while strengthening its ties to the world. The YCS network isn't just about building bridges. It's about creating lasting impact.
Throughout the year, I gained so much valuable connections and did so much networking with other colleagues through the ministries and local government.
We usually meet during the organization of the alumni that they organize, but also because most of them are working in institutions, we also work with them every day. We have regular contacts with them. But yes, even when we have things to do, like official things to do, we work as a community.
I work for the government of Kosovo still. I'm a beneficiary of the Young Cell scheme from the third generation. My current position in the government is Director of the Department of Coordination of the Stabilization and Association process. What we basically do is to coordinate the European agenda for Kosovo, including SA structures together with the EU, planning, reporting, monitoring, and generally overall coordination of implementation of EU accession reforms in Kosovo. And I'm in this position for more than 10 years.
What I said here is that I encourage young people to apply for the scholarship because they have now much more new areas of studies rather than when we had 20 years ago, because now they can study industrial law, intellectual property law, internal market, and then public policy and so on. And then they should go ahead and apply for this unique opportunity, which also guarantees employment at least for 3 years in the public administration.
And having a chance to have all those relations and connections with the new people from different countries was something that I will never change. Because having those connections, I have a lot of doors open even in different institutions in different countries in terms of dealing with the projects or having people that you can ask freely for anything that you need, or having friends at least. So it's crucial for me to taking this opportunity and to create this frame, this network with the people.
For 20 years, the Young Cell scheme has empowered Kosovo's youth, but this is just the beginning. As Kosovo continues to grow, so does YCS, fostering a community of leaders and innovators dedicated to building resilience and shaping a prosperous future for the country.
Because I realized the contribution and the passion and the dedication of the Young Cell schemes colleagues, I thought that if we connect this community together, it will strengthen the position of these professionals in the administration and therefore enhance the impact.
We will have more rounds of scholarships. We are trying to make sure that we exactly match the specific needs of the government. For example, if we want more evidence-based decision-making, we want some or we need some statistics specialist or data science specialist.
I am more than honored to have the opportunity to work and to supervise this program, because it's a program that contributes a lot in fostering a different type of environment that creates and builds up opportunities as well as the society to its whole.
The Young Cell Scheme program is funded by the European Union and the government of Kosovo. It has awarded 485 scholarships to bright and talented students. These students have studied at some of the best universities in Europe and returned to Kosovo with advanced skills to contribute to Kosovo's progress. What's even more inspiring is that nearly 2/3 of the most recent scholarships recipients are women. This shows the program's dedication to fostering inclusivity and gender equality. The Young Cell Scheme isn't just about education, it's about building a stronger, more professional public sector. Its alumni are now driving reforms and bringing Kosovo closer to the European Union. This is the impact of 20 years, and it's a story of empowerment, progress, and hope for the future.
What began as a dream has grown into a transformative force for the country.
YCS program
is a door towards your future.
A path that I will never change.
Empower knowledge.
Motivating.
The best choice.
Well structured.
It's a group or a community of young, bright people.
Use this opportunity because it's a lifetime chance for you.